Manners maketh man. Not bad, Koho. Not bad at all. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Fandom Fights. I am your host, Brzakala. I am the Hulk. Hello. How are you? I am here joined in the co-hosting seat by Lil Boat Kaleb Boatman. How you doing tonight?
Hi, Tim. I'm very excited. We have not been on call together for a while.
It's been a while. I can't remember the last time we were on call together, literally for the fourth time in one day, but that's not a big deal. It's fine, whatever. It's been so long. Okay. We've got a great match. We've got two 2-0 players trying to get their way into a title picture. We've got Jacoby Bancroft going up against Nick Twohig. It's going to be a very, very interesting match. What do you think, Boatman?
Oh, yeah. I mean, these are two of the biggest rookies from last season. I think they both had major success in teams. They faced off in teams, and Nick did kind of take the victory on that one. But now let's see how they do, one-on-one. I think this should be very interesting.
Absolutely. So we are going to go hear from them right now in promos.
Oh, man. Hi, everyone. We are here. We are competing. We're in for a very fun match today. I've been looking forward to face Twohig for quite some time because he's just a really funny and awesome dude. And I'm supposed to talk about how I'm going to beat him. Okay, I got a lot of bad stuff to say about Twohig. He is a high point scorer in Fandom, like show off, know it all. Like what a loser, right? Like how dare he know so much about so many different categories. He's also tall and he's built like if you meet him in person, like don't fool you. You're gonna see a picture of Twohig on screen and he looks kind of like this small, my-sized dude. But then you meet him in person and he's like 3 times that. Like he's just massive. Like he should be chopping wood out in the forest somewhere. No, wait, I'm supposed to say bad things. Okay, bad things. That he's probably a mean person. No, I can't even say that. That's not true. Okay, never mind. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna put on a heck of a show here and let's do this.
That was amusing. Very, very amusing. Jacoby, I have nothing against you. The better half of insert names here, Tony Hield's hopefully asleep or like on a boat somewhere that somebody sent him off. Twohig, this is the first singles match I get to manage you with. I saw your ability last season. That's why I brought you into the first sort of this season, because I believe you need to be fighting for titles, not for number one contenders matches. You have proven yourself time and time again. I think you're going to beat Jacoby easily. No offense to Jacoby. He's really good at Warzone. Fandom's maybe not his area. He's 2-0. So that 2-0 is very misleading when he's going to have to come against you. You hold the points record right now in Fandom for the most points scored. So I'm really excited. I hope this doesn't take too long because I think we got some things to do. So try to end it by second round if you could. I'd appreciate that. Nick, how are you feeling?
Sure, I'll do my best, Cody. I appreciate all the nice things Jacoby had to say about me, I think he used to know what he's talking about. Jacoby, it's been fun, man. We had a great time bebopping around L.A., going to bars. You're great, too. But guess what? If you don't leave this match crying, today was a failure. You're going down, Jacoby.
All right. Well, those were some promos. Jacoby pulling the nice, funny shtick, which we've all come to love, and then Twohig, who is just a wonderful, great person, saying a lot of mean things, and that's quite okay. I'm totally fine with it. What do you think, Boatman?
Mean Twohig makes me uncomfortable. I don't like seeing Twohig be mean. It's like. Like Robin Williams, the movie Insomnia, when Robin Williams is really mean in that movie and he's yelling at Al Pacino. That's not nice. Don't yell at Al Pacino, Nick. That's a bad idea.
Okay, well, let's move right into.
Maybe Nick knows what really happened to Jimmy Hoffa.
Ooh, okay, so let's move right into round number 1. This is how it is going to work. There are 10 questions worth 1 point apiece from 10 randomized categories in the world of fandom fights. Like I said, each question is worth 1 point. Get the question wrong, you don't get the point. You get it right, you do get the point. You got 3 repeats and the challenge rule. Any questions, gentlemen?
Did you defiantly take off the Hawaiian shirt as like a heel move? Is that
Damn right I did. It was meant to show that we were once on the same page, but now
we were together and formed in Hawaiian shirts, and now okay, now I'm caught up. I got it.
Okay. Guys, let's start right off the bat with your first question, which is in the category of Middle Earth. Who makes the final blow on the cave troll, killing it in Moria in the Fellowship of the Ring?
I have a joke that I could make, but I don't think I should.
Does it have to do with the words final and blow?
Yes.
It's going to be a yikes from me, dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jacoby.
Is it Legolas?
That is correct. And Nick?
Legolas.
Both correct. Boatman, give them their next question.
All right, your next question comes in the category of DC. What 2 Watchmen members do we see fight in Vietnam?
Do you like this movie?
Yeah. I haven't actually seen the movie, but I love the comic. The comic is great.
Did you watch the television show?
I don't watch television.
Oh, but it's so good.
You didn't watch Men?
3, 2.
Boatman does not watch Men.
Pens down. Nick, we'll start with you.
Dr. Manhattan and the Comedian.
That is correct. And Jacoby?
I had the Comedian and Dr. Manhattan.
All right.
I don't know if we can accept that. It is Dr. Manhattan and the Comedian, not the other way around.
When it gets too late for Boatman, he starts to get a little silly.
I'm sorry. Really?
No, it's great. I love it. All right, guys, your next question is in the category of Jurassic Park. Who has directed the most films in the Jurassic Park franchise?
I have a hot take for you, Tim.
Give it to me.
The second best film in this franchise is Jurassic Park 3.
I think the macaw just puked.
It's good if it wasn't a Jurassic Park film.
3.
Like, it's just like an okay action movie.
1.
I don't like any of the sequels, to be fair.
Jacoby.
Steven Spielberg.
And Nick.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg.
That is correct.
Okay, next question comes in the category of Planet of the Apes movies. In Escape from the Planet of the Apes, what year do the apes travel back to?
So it's basically like pick a number.
Unless you know the answer.
If you were a time-traveling ape and you were traveling...
What year would I go to? Got it.
No, what state would you go to, Tim?
What state?
Yeah. Would you go to Florida? I feel like an ape would enjoy Florida.
I'm feeling like Arkansas.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Nick.
I went back to the future on it, 1985.
No, that is incorrect. Jacoby.
Twohig. See, why are we so apart from each other? Because I also put 1985.
Ooh, also incorrect. The answer is 1973.
That was my next guess.
Mine too.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Next.
The next question is in Disney animation. In The Lion King 2019, what Disney song does Timon begin to sing to distract the hyenas?
Oh, God.
Have you ever sang a song to distract somebody, Tim?
Yeah, my wife often.
Well, what's your go-to?
My go-to? That's a good question. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jacoby.
I think I picked the wrong one. I'm pretty sure I did. Be Our Guest.
Nick?
I said, it's a small world after all.
Be Our Guest is actually correct. Jacoby takes a 1-point lead.
Who thought that would happen? Not me.
I'm not surprised.
Okay,
All right.
next question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Rogue One, a Star Wars story?
Not to be confused with Rogue One, a Planet of the Apes story.
My personal favorite is Rogue One, Fast and the Furious story.
That's a good one. I'm also a big fan of Rogue One, a Thin Man story. 5, 4,
Walking Phoenix.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Nick.
Michael Giacchino.
That is correct. And Jacoby.
I should have guessed the obvious one. I did not get that. I said Tony Gilroy.
That is incorrect. So, Nick, tying it back up 4-4. Guys, your next question is in Wizarding World. The Half-Blood Prince was released in what year?
Have you ever released a Half-Blood Prince?
Yes. How did you know?
That's good. I haven't released mine yet.
Oh boy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jacoby.
2010?
And Nick?
2009.
2009 is correct.
So close.
All right. Nick taking that 1 point lead there.
Almost at 1973. But that
Okay. Next question. The category of YA dystopia. In The Maze Runner, what is the name of the leader of the Glade?
Nick going straight to his board. But
Yeah. That is accurate description. I just want to point out Nick has a Kiss Kiss Bang Bang poster behind him, and that is a good movie.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Nick.
And I'll be your crying shoulder.
That is correct. And Jacoby.
I was close. I said Gully.
That is unfortunately incorrect. As we move on to the next question, which is in Star Trek.
Yeah, is it your question or mine?
I believe it is mine.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Star Trek. In Star Trek Beyond, what ship is J-Lo living in that the crew then take? Now be your
That song is very old. I think I was like 3 when it came out.
Yikes. 3,
We're like 10 years old. So
1. Pen down. I don't know. Jacoby.
The SS Twohig.
Incorrect. And Twohig.
the USS Bancroft. No, the USS Franklin.
That is correct.
That's what it was.
All right. And give me the final question.
The final question is going to come in the category of the MCU. What country does Iron Man start in? So Iron Man, do you enjoy this one? Is this one of your favorite MCUs? Like, does this crack top 5 for you?
Oh, this maybe not after Endgame. This is probably number 6, but it's close. I love this movie. Unlike some uncultured arachnids that crawl around this place,
Ooh,
aka the Hobbit.
I can't confirm that that's not racist. What an uncultured.
One. That's
Spider people too.
Nick.
Is it Iraq?
Incorrect. Jacoby.
Syria?
It's also incorrect. We're looking for Afghanistan.
First guess.
Dang it.
All right. So at the end of round number 1, I've got Nick leading with 7 to Jacoby's 4. But as they say, Boatman, anything can happen as we move into round number 2, which works like this. It is a wheel round, and we've got 8 categories on the wheel along with spinners and opponent's choice. Whoever's in the lead chooses whether they want to go first or second. If they don't like what they spin first, they can choose to defer, but they got to take whatever they spin second. So, guys, I will bring up your wheel. And the categories on tonight's wheel are Rocky, Jurassic Park, Marvel, Star Trek, Spinners and Opponent's Choice, Wizarding World, Middle-earth, YA Dystopia, and Disney Animation. I will bring in Cody. So, Nick, do you guys want to go first or second?
What do you think, Cody?
I'd say let him spin first. See what he gets, and then he may take something we don't want on. Or do you want to?
Jacoby, what would you like? Would you like to go first or second?
I have no preference.
Yeah, spin first.
Figured that was coming. Can I bring in my manager to?
He's on a coffee break. He's not here. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
All right. So with that, Jacoby, we will have you spin first. So your spin at the wheel.
Mine are on there, right? Okay.
And it lands on Disney Animation. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Ooh. It's not bad. Studied for the 4 other ones. Yeah, I just want to have some fun. Let's spin again.
All right. Spinning again for the sake of fun. And it lands on YA Dystopia.
Okay.
I will give Jacoby his questions in Dystopia.
Oh, sorry. Can I turn off my air? I don't know. Is my air conditioning just being weird?
Go ahead.
You turn it off. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, Jacoby, I will give you your questions in YA Dystopia. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Your first question in YA. In the Divergent series, what is a Divergent?
Someone who... Okay, let me think I get this wording correctly. Someone who has more than one personality trait in their society.
We can accept that for 2
Yeah.
minutes. Okay.
Is that okay with you, Heel Nick?
Yeah, works, I suppose.
Your next question. In Catching Fire, who does Katniss dance with at the party being thrown for the victors?
Ooh. Give me multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Peeta, B, Haymitch, C, Finnick, or D, Plutarch.
I want to guess. I'll say Finnick.
That is incorrect. Nick, chance for a 1 point steal.
No.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yep.
All right, Jacoby, your next question in YA. In The Death Cure, who shows up to help Thomas and crew at the wall of the last city unexpectedly?
Multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options are A, Teresa, B, Gally, C, Jorge, D, Ava.
D. As in dog.
That is incorrect. Nick, chance for a 1 point steal.
Um,
The options again are A, Teresa, B, Gally, C, Jorge, D, Ava.
I'm going to need a repeat of the question. I don't think.
Okay. That's your first repeat. The question is, in The Death Cure, who shows up to help Thomas and crew at the wall of the last city unexpectedly?
It's Gally.
That is correct.
That's who I meant to put on my other answer.
Okay.
His name's not Gully.
All right. Jacoby, your next question. In Allegiant, who leads the Allegiant?
You need the character name?
Yeah, just a first name is fine.
Where's his name? Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Evelyn, B, 4, C, David, or D, Joanna.
Can you repeat the question and the options again?
Yep, that's going to be your first repeat.
Yeah.
In Allegiant, who leads the Allegiant? A. Evelyn, B. Thor, C. David, or D. Joanna?
It's Evelyn.
That is incorrect. Nick, chance for a 1-point steal.
I remembered Octavia Spencer's name right before you gave the multiple choice, so Joanna.
That is correct for 1 point.
Knew it was her, but who remembers names really?
It certainly is.
All right, and your final question in YA Dystopia. In Mockingjay Part 2, who is the one to tell Katniss about Coin's plan to bomb the rebels?
I'm going to guess Snow.
That is correct for 2 points. Big 2 points that Jacoby needed there. All right. So with that, it is now Nick's turn to spin the wheel. Sorry.
We were both bringing them in at the same time.
All right. Nick, your spin is in,
That's fun.
and it lands on Disney Animation. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Ooh.
I think we spin that again.
Yeah.
But what does your gut say?
I mean, we have the lead. We can play multiple choice, but that's like 53 movies at that point. 56.
Yeah, let's spin again. We'll spin again.
Okay.
I
Spinning
just
again,
really want to hear Jurassic Park questions, so please, for the love of God.
and it lands on opponent's choice.
Wow. That looks like the line.
So, Jacoby, again, your choices are Rocky, Jurassic Park, Marvel, Star Trek, Wizarding World, Middle Earth, or Disney Animation.
There's so many. Yeah, I want to hear Jurassic Park questions, so let's do those.
Jurassic Park? Okay. Kaleb, will you read Nick his questions in Jurassic Park?
I will. And we'll take Cody off screen.
Yes, we will. Thank you.
Okay. Nick, your questions in the category of Jurassic Parks where things never go wrong and expenses are never spared. First question. In Fallen Kingdom, what dinosaur do the mercenary team go to extract DNA from at the start of the film?
Did you read that correctly?
I'll give you a free repeat. In Fallen Kingdom, what dinosaur do the mercenary team go to extract DNA from at the start of the film?
So it's the Indominus Rex.
That is correct for 2 points.
Sorry, I was kind of expecting the question to work out differently.
That's all right.
In The Lost World, who is killed by compies after being separated from the group?
I don't think I heard you correctly, so I'll use another repeat.
Okay. In The Lost World, who is killed by compies after being separated from the group?
Five.
Multiple choice.
Okay, multiple choice options are A. Dieter, B. Harding, C. Tembo, D. Ludlow.
D.
That is incorrect.
Hey, Dieter.
That is correct for 1 point steal.
All right.
David Cook has a screenplay credit on how many Jurassic Park films?
We'll just lower the steal amount. Multiple choice.
Is it A1, B2, C4, D5?
You didn't want to throw 3 in there, I see. Two.
That is correct for 1 point. In Jurassic Park 3, what type of dinosaur attacks the group as they enter the aviation observatory?
A pterodactyl.
That is incorrect, Jacoby, for the 2-point steal.
As they enter, a pterodon.
That is correct for a big 2 points.
Is it pterodon or pteranodon? I don't know anything about that.
I thought it was but challenge.
Is it pteranodon?
Don't challenge.
It's not pteranodon? Okay.
Okay. As we move into your 5th and final question, which raptor is killed after they begin to be controlled by the Indominus in Jurassic World?
Which one is killed right away? Oh, God. Crap. I mean, you're going to give me the 4 that I know in the multiple choice. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, Blue, B, Echo, C, Delta, D, Charlie.
Yeah. I'll say Echo.
That is incorrect, Jacoby, for the 1-point steal.
I'm going to guess Delta.
That is also incorrect. Looking for Charlie.
Oh, Charlie?
All right. So at the end of round number 2, Nick still in the lead with 13 to Jacoby's 11. Jacoby definitely capitalizing on some steals there. But let's get right into round number 3, which works like this. It is the betting round. So we are going to say the name of a category. You guys are going to have to decide whether you want to bet 0, 1, or 2 points on that question. You get the question right, you win those points. You get the question wrong, you lose those points. Any questions as we get into round number 3, guys?
Can we just call it right now? That was fun, right?
Sure.
Yeah. We go until someone is mathematically eliminated or hits 0. Okay.
Sorry, five
There are 5 questions, yes. Okay, so the first category that you guys can bet points on is going to be Planet of the Apes.
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't do anything crazy right now. He still has to catch you, so let him catch you. And then we'll work. When we get some core geek, then we'll figure out a different betting strategy. But I'd say no right now.
Okay. I wrote 2. But
Twohig? I'm stressing already.
All right. So, Jacoby, how many points are you betting?
I bet 0.
Okay, and Nick? All right, this is going to be a stats-only question, and your question in Apes is,
I would go 1.
in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, who plays Dreyfus, the leader of the humans in San Francisco?
God damn it.
well,
I was expecting that.
the rest be taking it.
Both probably knowing it and wishing they had bet something.
I hope so. Oh, wait. Okay, well, we'll see.
For
We'll see.
stats.
Doesn't matter.
For stats. It matters to me.
All right.
Pens down. We will start with Jacoby.
Is it Gary Oldman?
That is correct. And Nick?
Very open.
All right. So your next category that you guys can bet points on is going to be Middle Earth.
I wonder what you're going to bet, Twohig.
You can
Yeah,
call
with these core geek, I'm not even doing any. I don't want need to create fake bullshit. Vote 2 and let's put this farther away.
Okay. You can call me Nick Twohig this round, Jacoby.
I doesn't
All right.
roll off the tongue very much.
I like it.
1 egg.
5. You guys both have bets? Okay.
Yeah.
Nick?
I said 2.
What?
All right. Jacoby?
I bet 0.
That's right, I lied.
All right. Your question in Middle Earth. In the I'm sorry. Boatman,
Yeah.
would you like to read the question?
Thank you. In the Desolation of Smog, who does Legolas duel with in the I'm sorry. In the Desolation of Smog, who does Legolas duel with in Lake Town at the end of the film? I am so sorry that I could not. My browser went wonky for a second, so I couldn't see the second half of the question.
Oh, it's okay.
I am not, Cody. Shut up.
All right. 5. 2, 1. Jacoby, for stats purposes, do you have anything?
Mace Windu.
That is incorrect. And Nick?
Bold.
Bolg is correct.
That's what they called him in the extended cut.
That's what they called him in high school.
Yeah.
All right.
It was an awkward board.
The next category you guys can bet points on is Marvel.
I mean, it's your call. Yeah, I'd play safe. You have a 4-point, so pretty deep. It could go anywhere.
All right. Jacoby, let's start with you. How many points you betting?
At this stage, got it, right? So it's 2 points.
Okay. And Nick?
1.
1 point. All right. Guys, your question in Marvel. In Hulk, what animal does Brian Banner infect and send after Bruce? What type of animal, I should say.
To prepare for this match, I watched the Everything Wrong With that movie.
That's fair. There's a lot of stuff wrong with it. That's fair.
Uh-oh. Twohig scrambling. Hurry, Twohig. Or One-Egg, sorry.
2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jacoby.
Dogs.
That is correct for 2 points. And Nick?
Dogs. One was a poodle.
That is also correct for 1 point. All right. As we get into your next category, which is the wonderful world of Pixar.
Can I get a score update?
It has 16 to 13.
Yeah, you don't have to bet if you don't want to.
Okay.
But if you're comfortable, bet 1 at least. Nothing higher.
Okay.
All right. So we will start with Nick. How many points you betting?
Just 1.
All right. And Jacoby.
My pen's kind of fading, but 2.
All right. Boatman, give them their question.
Okay, in the category Pixar, what Pixar film features characters named Cruz Ramirez, Jackson Storm, and Natalie Certain? These are Pixar. They have a lot of movies where things happen in them.
Yeah. Over 20 of them at this point.
Yes, that is accurate.
Hardly a misstep.
That is accurate.
4.
Can I get a repeat?
Yes, you can. It's Jacoby's second repeat.
Second one? Yeah.
Okay. What Pixar film features characters named Cruz Ramirez, Jackson Storm, and Natalie Certain? Speaking of Cruise, Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible 7 and 8. They're going to be really great.
They better be. 5.
Did you rhyme that on purpose?
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jacoby.
Cars 2.
And Nick.
Cars 3.
And your winner, Nick Twohig. Fantastic match. Boatman, what'd you think of the match?
It was a very good match. Jacoby kind of had a comeback there in round 2 with the Jurassic Park steals. And this could have been a different game if Jacoby would have bet on that Planet of the Apes question. But, that's just one of those cases where usually if it's a data question, you're expecting, like categories you typically expect plot-based questions. And then you bet 0, and it's usually a database question. And that is the story of my life in betting in fandom. But overall, a very good match.
Absolutely. And we will start off by talking with our unfortunate loser today, Jacoby Bancroft. You played a hell of a game. This was definitely a game of steals, I think, in round 2. You both stole a lot of points. And it made for a very interesting match, that's for sure. A great comeback. Round 3 just didn't go your way, but it was very, very close. How do you feel about your performance?
Hey, I knew the challenge going into this match, so I really didn't have any huge expectations for everything. I just wanted to do well, which I think I did. I spent last week studying Jurassic Park questions, so really I just wanted some Jurassic Park questions. That was like my only thing that I wanted in this match. I didn't care whether I won or lost. But it was super fun to play Twohig. Sting said he went over to the dark side, man. He was so fun and light. before. But now that he's dark, he doesn't seem to be scoring as many points because like it was a pretty close match there near the end there. So I mean, like Twohig, I think you should come back to the light. I mean, that's just my advice, but I mean, what do I know anyway? But anyway, hell of a match. So it was super fun. Hope to play you again some other time.
Yeah, I actually have your next opponent for you.
Oh, good.
So you will be playing Mark Kameyer.
Oh, that'd be
your next
fun.
opponent. How do you feel about that?
That's awesome. I've wanted to play Mark again. I think I beat him in a debate once. He beat me in a full metal in a different league, but they're not as important as Multiplex League, of course. But a different league there, and then of course we kind of battled in the free for all. So I'm actually super excited to face Mark again. He's a fun guy.
Absolutely. So that should be a very interesting match coming very soon to a multiplex near you. But thank you so much for playing tonight. We will see you next time. I'm going to bring in our winners today. Boatman, well, no, whatever. Who cares? It doesn't matter. I was going to say you can interview them because I'm part of it.
I won't talk.
Cody's gonna talk. Just like
I won't talk about them anyways. No, I mean, thank you, by the way, Jacoby. I don't know if you know this, but I watched it backstage. That repeat really helped Twohig at the end because I think Twohig had the wrong answer written down, and the question recame, and then he ended up getting it correct. I think this match doesn't show a lot because at the end of the day, you got an opponent's choice, and then you were able to score what you scored in round 2. I think now we know something that we need to study on a little bit more because it's so deep. But other than that, I'm really impressed. I'm excited. We could have been on Planet of the Apes, so we would have pushed it even higher. You didn't have hardly any missteps besides Jurassic Park in this entire match. So I'm excited for what's next. Who is he playing next? Because that's what I want to know.
That is what I'm trying to figure out right at this moment.
Well, I can say something while you're doing that, Tim. Quick little.
He's playing. I know who he's playing.
You shush. You shush. Twohig's talking.
I know who he's
Have
playing.
respect. Have respect.
Quick little fact check, Jacoby. My first match went into sudden death, and my second match went down to the last question. So turning to the dark side has helped me, considering we did not go to the last question. Every match I've ever had, I've gotten opponent's choice. Please go back and look at that. It's literally happened every time. So whoever I'm playing next, it doesn't matter. As long as I don't hit opponent's choice, you should be terrified. And also, heel mix still gives respect to where respect is due. Jacoby, you played a hell of a match.
But we don't care about you. Who's he playing?
He will actually be playing Thomas Scully.
Bring it. I owe him one.
Oh, well, good. The better half of Mischief Man's, but not by a lot. So cool. We'll see that match. But this ain't Full Metal Geek. Good luck.
So are you excited, Nick, for that match?
I'm excited. Yeah, I owe Scully one, so it'll be nice to take him to school.
I mean, you're not wrong about the better half of this Mischief Managed, but I think
still
going to bring it.
Are you still talking,
right.
Grandpa? Be quiet.
This was a great win for the First Order, but Jacoby, bless him, he's a nice dude, but had to take him out on this one. But good job, Nick.
Jacoby, I have room in my faction. If you wanted
That's
to
true.
come on in.
You can't bring Tony.
Get you a team partner, get you a title. I'm telling you. I showed up to a call, your manager didn't. Those are thoughts that you can start thinking about.
I don't know. You guys are just so mean. All the trash talk. It gets so much after a while.
I can be the mean one. You can be the fun one. And this could be a dynamic duo. I'm just saying.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I'm going to bring Boatman back in real quick to wrap this up. That was a great match. Factions and stuff aside, both these players, not really getting what they were looking forward to. Both played really well. It was fantastic. Any last words, Boatman?
No. I think this was a very good match. I'm excited to see. I'm actually very excited to see Scully versus Twohig because I think that'll be actually a really, really good match. It's two talented players. So, and has the gauntlet aired yet or no?
It has.
Okay, so we can talk about that moment where Scully kind of took Twohig out of the gauntlet. So I think Twohig wants revenge, and Scully wants to show that moment was not a fluke. So that should be very interesting.
Yeah, you know what hasn't aired yet though is the fact that I'm playing for the title, so that's playing soon. So First Order coming at you. Also, me and Nick have a match coming up as well. My new partner. So this win here, I'll win the title, and then we'll go win that match, and it'll be fantastic. We'll all be swimming in gold. Except for Scully. Sorry about that. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. This has been Multiplex Fandom Fights. That was Cody. That was Jacoby. That was Nick. And that was Boatman. I have been Tim. Thank you so much for watching, guys.